Hello, everyone. This is Melanie from Lightbeam's Treasures, and it is Thursday, December 17th, and you know what this is. It's time for Today in Retail, those little stories that happen either in the past, what's happening now, just general stories of what happens when you as a person deal with the general public. Sometimes it's not too good. So let's talk about what's happening. The first thing is I had to open up my first feedback extortion case. Now, truthfully, I don't care if they're going to do anything about it. They're probably not. But I'll tell you exactly what happened. Customer bought an item, basically wanted to return it. I give free returns where I pay for shipping back. It's fast, it's free, it's easy. All you have to do is just print out the label, slap it on the package, and send it back. Well, this customer refuses to do that and wants a partial refund instead. Nope, don't do that just because they asked for a partial refund and made demands. I refuse to do that. As a result, guess what? They left negative feedback. Now, it's probably not necessarily negative feedback, but the negative feedback they left really had nothing to do with what their initial complaint was. Their initial complaint was that they just, it was buyer's remorse, and then, of course, publicly they're leaving different feedback. So, what I did was I reported them as untrue. I also reported them for feedback extortion, and I'm going to see what happens. I mean, truthfully, I think absolutely nothing's going to happen. I'm probably going to maintain the negative feedback, but at this point, I've sold so many other things and got so many that the one negative feedback really doesn't make a difference. And that's what I was talking about yesterday. It's like negative feedback really doesn't make a difference. I'm just worried about now with everybody being so angry with the delayed shippings. Although eBay is saying that they are going to back up the customer, that they are going to, back up the sellers, that they are going to remove negative feedback if it's due to shipping. In this case, it's not due to shipping, and it's not due to the problem that they had originally. They just decided to pick another problem and make it public. So I made it publicly on their end that it's feedback extortion. Am I right? Am I wrong? Who knows? But that was my very first case of that. Now, I'm going to tell you some stories of what happened in the past because this is actually a funny story, and it actually comes full circle to the present as well in regards to pricing. Now, in general, accidents happen, whether something is misplaced, a sign is forgotten to take down, they put the wrong sign. But usually speaking, within reason, if a store has a sign up and you point out the sign, they'll usually take it down but honor it for your transaction, what's going on. In this case, this happened in the store I was running. It had a 20% off sale on all Christmas items. Now, that was only a weekend sale. We missed the sign for whatever reason. The sign wasn't taken down. So 20% off of all Christmas. But here's the thing. Being that technically the sale is over, if I scan an item, of course it's not going to come up 20% off. And the way our system was set up, we don't have a magic button that you just press that says 20% off. So I explained to the customer, okay, what I need to do is I'm going to take off 20% off each item, but you're not going to show it as, it's not going to show on a receipt as, it's just going to show the discounted price. In other words, it's not going to show original price at the discount. It's just going to show the discount. So what I was doing was scanning the item as a price check. It would show what the price is, and then I would tell them what the price is automatically. I can do 20% off in my head. So, yes, it would be an instantaneous thing. So, for example, if the item rang up on a price check as $5, then I know in my head, boom, take $1 off 20%, it's going to be a $4 item. The customer starts looking at me and screaming at me that I don't know how to do prices. And I'm looking at them like, what? I don't understand. 20% off of five is $1 off, so it would be a $4 item. I'm honoring the price. They're yelling at me that I'm stupid, that I should just take 20% off the item, that I should just press a button, and it's like it doesn't work that way. So I explained to them once again how I had to do it, but it turned out that the people in line behind them started laughing at the customer. So I almost want to say is, as a customer, yes, you may get angry at times if you're at a store and the register's not ringing up something right, or the cashier's not doing something right. But think about it this way. You don't necessarily know how the cash operating system works. You don't know how the point of sale system works. There maybe whoever you're going to, there is no magic button that you just press and 20% takes off. So try to give, I want to say, during these times, just try to be a little more understanding. Take a deep breath before you start yelling at people, because the more you yell at people, you're not going to get your way. It'll actually cause more problems, and you just cause more negativity in the air. But in this case, with the 20% off, it ended up coming out to only $3.40 for everything that they had. So it was like I got yelled at and made a big stink for nothing more than $3.40. Whatever. Then I ended up going to Walmart because we had to get our tires. We needed a new tire, and of course, I'm sitting there in the tire bay. They have that like the little waiting room that you could sit down waiting for your car. And I'm just minding my own business. I have my phone in hand, just doing my things. So what happens? A woman sits next to me and starts talking to me. Now, most of the time, I don't mind. I guess I have that sweet look that people just literally, and this has been all my life. People just come up to me and will dump their entire life story. I mean, I could literally find out somebody's life story in less than 5 minutes. And basically, this is what happened with this woman. I'm sitting there and she's talking and talking. She's telling me the number of times she tried to kill herself. She's telling me her medical history of both of her parents. She's telling me her work history and all of her jobs that she has. And this is all in the span of 5 minutes. And Martin wanted to know, like, is this your friend or something like that? And I told him, I'm like, I have no idea who this person is. I, well, it was after the fact, not right to her face. But I'm like, that's what ends up happening is people just tell me their stories. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. I mean, I want to say I almost admire introverts that they could just sit there, put their earplugs in, and ignore the world. I want to be an introvert, but for some reason I can't be because it's like the rest of the world is always trying for me to be outspoken and talkative, and all they want to do is talk to me. Can I just like, something? I think Cartman from South Park did it best, where he got the Buddha box and put it over his head. Maybe that's what I need to do. I just need a Buddha box to keep the world away from me. And lastly, I do want to talk about something, and this is just, I guess, this is society as a whole. Have we really trained ourselves to think that giving change or using change, which is a legal form of currency, that's a taboo? I mean, I find myself that when I'm at a store and I'm counting change, I feel like I almost need to apologize to the cashier because I'm holding up the line counting change. At the same time, they post all these signs all over the place how there's a change shortage and this and that. And I tease. I say, look, you want to end the change shortage? Just start emptying your piggy bank when you go to the store. Seriously, bring your piggy bank, go to the store, give them all your change. And I mean, I'm always the type that usually keeps a little coin purse. So when I do make purchases, I'll have the exact change and give the exact change for it. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I'm wondering, as society, why do people apologize? I mean, I can't tell you how many times people would be coming up to my store and they would be buying cigarettes or milk or this or that, and they would dump all their change out and start counting it and then apologize to me. It's legal money. It's tender. It's that's what the change is for. It's for you to buy stuff and use stuff. Change is not meant to be a little decoration that sits out in a jar. It's meant to be in circulation. So I almost want to say, what is the big deal if people use change this holiday season? And at the same time, why do we get so impatient if people in front of us or using change? Just something to think about. So this is Melanie with Lightbeam's Treasures. I wanted to keep these videos short and sweet and maybe just share some stories in retail, some thoughts, and some interesting little tidbits and maybe some life lessons. Who knows? But for now, have a great day. Have a happy holiday and happy holiday and a safe holiday season. Take care.